Welcome to the Sims 4 Residential Worlds page. Today we are going to spin the wheel for a pack and we're going to try and build an entire house using only that pack. If we run out of things and we can't build like a kitchen or a toilet or whatever, we will come back and we will fill those in with base game at the end. But the aim of the game is to do the entire thing only using whichever pack we're about to spin. So let's jump right in. That is the wrong mouse. Let's jump right in and spin the wheel and see what we get. I think that's get together. I'm gonna spin that again. That was a little close. Eco lifestyle. Okay, so general kind of rules that I have for myself for that. If it is a pack that comes with a world, we build in that world. Small caveat is that Evergreen Harbor always glitches for me, especially in here. So we might just not build here. But this is one of my favorite lots in Evergreen Harbor. It's just very handy. But all of this stuff has been on the fritz for me for ages. So we're going to try. We might maybe build here. Might bulldoze this and try and build something there. But if I load in and it is glitching out, we might just go back and build in like Willow Creek or something. So let's see. Back in a sec once it's loaded in. Okay. Everything seems fairly stable. Always a good sign to begin with. Nothing seems to be freaking out. So I think we're good. Maybe it's like a bug that they've since patched or something. I don't know, but my gosh. What? I think I'd started, or was this the house that was already there? Maybe I'd started trying to build a house here previously and gave up. I don't know. I do that a lot. I'd be all, oh, I'm going to make a house. Yay. And then I get distracted and have another idea. So I'll build another house. And yeah. Okay. So let's get our pack selector sorted to begin with. So we want eco lifestyle, which for some reason, I feel like everyone calls eco living, even though that's not what it's called. Myself included. I call it eco living all the time. All right. And being eco living, I think this is the perfect time to do like tiny home-esque. It's not going to be a tiny home, but what I'm thinking is we do a few, are they 3 wide? Like, shipping containers, because I'm pretty sure it's eco lifestyle that has the shipping container swatches. So we can figure out how we're going to put a couple of shipping containers together to make a home. So I think probably off the bat, the obvious answer is going to be probably 2 wide like that. And then maybe we could have another one coming out there. Is that the same depth? What have we got? 3, 4, and 4. Or this one needs to come one more. We'll probably shift this entire thing forward in just a second. But, come on. Like that. It's a little, I think we might also maybe offset these just a little, you know. And do we want an upstairs? You know what, I think this might be one of those shorter containers because I think this is too long. Let's just move this over here. I am also wondering if maybe, oh no, I don't want to do that. I want just the hand. Give me the hand. Maybe we just have like a, oh, maybe we just do that and then we just have like a pool, except I didn't move that to where I wanted it at all. I think I want it one off at the back there, and then let's go ahead and make that back into an 8 wide one then. So yeah, I did remember it like that. And then this place is pretty gross because I haven't been able to play in here for ages, so I've never done the thing where you like make it clean or whatever. Let's stick with this orientation for now. Oh, hang on, which is the front of this lot? Okay, that's the front of this lot, which I think makes sense. Let's actually move the lot. Oh, maybe we could have the pool be the entryway. Let's actually try that. Can we get a pool? We can get a pool. So if we have two, oh, no. Like that. We have like a 2 around it kind of thing, and then it's a nice entryway. Maybe I did want to move that back a little bit more, actually. Reposition the lot. There's a lot of this at the beginning of making a house. That should be enough. My problem in The Sims is I very much struggle with what's an appropriately sized pool for this size house in The Sims. But we're gonna lock in that size for now. You get to be red, and then I think we'll have a blue in the middle. And also for now, I'm not saying the insides are gonna stay that color. We're gonna just go with it for now. Maybe I want yellow over here instead. Is that a little too primary colors? It might be. Green? Orange? No. Middle one maybe gray. Let's go with that for now. I'll probably change this like 6 times before the end, but white? No. Oh, this is just looking very, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's better. And then, oh, maybe that there. And then, yeah, that gray in the middle. That works. Let's go with that for now, at least. We need a flat square. Because we need, really? Oh, good. And then we also want this to be elevated a little bit. Nice. Do we have a foundation? We don't have a foundation. Fun! Do we have stairs? We don't have stairs. We do have a ladder, so we could technically... must be at least 1 meter tall. Oopsies. Okay. So, I am wondering if I want... No, I don't think I do. I think we're going to go, like I said, semi-tiny house, and then see how that gets us. So, now, the big question, I didn't get my height right, but I did get the width right, so that's always nice. So these are small. Yeah. And then you need to be that green? Really? Well, that's annoying. You can be the gray then, because hopefully that matches. I think that matches well enough. And then the middle one can be that green, because I really like that green. It's a very nice green. Is there a slightly better? No, you don't match at all. Oh, you match pretty well though. Let's go with you. Okay. And then they would have doors on the back as well. So you get a rusty one. Ooh, my dishwasher's finished. No, you get the darker one, don't you? Like that. And then there would be doors here as well, but I think these might just be, like, they might have just taken the doors off because this is the middle of ours? Maybe? Because, yeah, they would have had to cut those anyway. So let's just remove these walls. And see how that goes. So space-wise, this is going to be very interesting because this is basically just a corridor. Like, I can definitely make this into a bedroom. I am wondering if maybe this should have been 2 things thick. So if I make this another 3 thick, so if we maybe line you up with the back there, and then you come to there. That kind of loses a lot of its appeal, really. Yeah, let's see what we can do. I guess maybe it will just be sort of a walkthrough kind of an area. Oh, we could have done this for the walkthroughs. Oh, well. Okay, so front doorways, I think we need like the thick one because you'll need that reinforcement just to make it work anyway. Oh, I kind of like that. Let's go with that for now, I think. It's quite nice. It kind of ties in with this, but it's sort of bringing a little bit of that woody kind of stuff. Although we could do like, hang on. That could also be quite, ooh, that could be fun. Let's do that. And then let's get our main door back. And the color. And then tell me you guys come in a matching color. Kind of don't, but that's okay. Let's go. You know what? We're going to go both that color because I like that color. Okay, and then some windows. Oh, these ones are perfect for over here. I don't know why I'm whispering. Ooh, what about here? Is that a bit too weird? Kind of vibe with it. Ooh, could we also put them... Hang on. Will you now also go there? Because that'd look cool. Does it look alright from inside? It looks a little weird from inside, but we're going to go with it. What color do we want these to be? They're glitching out a bit. They're freaking out. They're freaking out. Do we want them both to be that color? Kind of. Kind of like the idea of them being different. So let's go with that. Okay, so these doors at the back here are going to be purely decorative. So they're not going to be accessible. So we're just going to leave those. I think we might put maybe this. We might maybe shove like a galley kitchen here. So this will probably go down a bit lower because I love using this particular window as like an extension of the bench. It's like my favorite thing in the whole world. Maybe we do want these to match. And maybe this shouldn't be this color then. I don't know. Let's stick with it because I'm decisive. So yeah, we want kind of a kitchen in there. Probably back here might be a bathroom. And then a bedroom. And then this will be like living area, I think, on the left. I think that's the plan. Let's go with that at least. What else do we want for windows? Probably not that. That might be too big. Oh, if you lined up, that would have been beautiful because we could have had that. I mean, that looks ridiculous, but it could have been cool. I mean, I kind of like that. Ooh, I kind of do want the slidey doors there because I think that's handy. Yeah, let's not have those. That might be an idea for another day. Maybe, do you come in a... Ooh. No. Could put something like that. I think that might be getting too crowded. I think if we were going to put a window there, we'd want like a little window, but like smaller. And I don't think we have one, so I don't think we're going to do a window there. At the end, if we come back with base game, we might see if there's like a nice base game one we can shove there, but for now, we're not going to do it. Do we have flooring? We have flooring! That's exciting. Maybe it's the moment for this flooring. I never use this flooring, but maybe now's the time, you know? I don't know that, I mean, but that looks so much better. Now we're gonna do that flooring. I even really like that color. Do I really like that color? Do I really like that color? Do I really like that color? Ooh, I do kind of like that. Yeah, let's go that one. Okay, do we have anything like trim? We do have that trim, but that's for second story. Don't have any roof. We do have some roof sculptures though. So what do we... Oh, solar panels. Yes, we need solar panels. Just need like every inch of the rooftop covered in solar panels. Although in reality, we might just do... Excuse me. All right, they were edge to edge. I was like, why did that work for the first one, but then the second one I can't fit the same amount? But it's because I started them in a different spot. Love it. I love overkill in a in a solar panel. Chic chimney. Don't think so, and I don't like these. These annoy me on a spiritual level. Oh, but we could have some pillars. Don't. Or not. I don't think we really need them. I don't think they're really giving us anything anyway. What about wall sculptures? Oh, we could have... No, we don't really need that. We could put these there in the hopes that we will find windows for them in a moment. You know, we could also just move them down to the floor. So that if we don't find windows, they're just planters, and it's fine. Do we have a mailbox? We have a dumpster. What self-respecting home doesn't want a dumpster? There we go. Alright. Outdoor cooking, no outdoor cooking, no water decor, no outdoor lights, no outdoor sculptures. Some outdoor activities though, which is nice. Oh, we could get the dew collector, which I guess we'll put on this side, and I think maybe it makes the rubbish bins are there though, so we'll put 2 of these down. This is now officially an off the grid home. Red, sort of red. Oh, let's just have 2 black ones maybe. Solar panel. Ooh, entrepreneur's table. Maybe that on the corner. If you've got this lot, like, you're going to want to take advantage of it. Don't need a generator. Beverage bodega. Sorry. Atmospheric water generator. Doesn't actually generate water, but pulls drinkable water from the surrounding air. Does require fuel, so maybe we'll leave that though. We've got a gatherer. This is kind of nice. So hang on, just let me activate quarter tile placement. This might be nice to sort of maybe block the door off. Maybe not though, I'm not sure. We definitely need the insect farm, so that can go here for now. These placements aren't final. I'm going to change them. And we have precisely 1 outdoor furniture. Oh, you know what we should do actually? We should bring these along there like that. That gives us a bit more space. We're going to need to put steps in at the end. Maybe we can put that there like that. And what I would like to do, I think, is have cut in steps. I think I'll bring these forward 1 more. And then when I come to put in steps, actually, I'll do it now. I'm just going to build a little, that should be enough. And that should be enough. And then if I do that, that's where our stairs are going to go. So I think it'll look nice having them like inset back into the thing like that. It might not, we might change it, but I think it'll look nice. That's what we're going to go with for now. Gates, we do have a fence though. Ooh, yes, that's a nice fence. Not that color though, but maybe that color. Ooh, do we want it across the front there like that as well? I don't. Maybe just across that front? Yep, let's leave it for now. And then, yeah, I definitely don't want that. Why do we have stair railings but no stairs? Like, why is that a thing that you would do to us, game? That's just mean. All right. Kitchen, of course. Fridge, stove, microwave, sink, Okay, we at least have sink options. We have the outdoor sink. Yes, we need to put this round by the water generators because I think that makes sense. Can I set you into the wall without you looking too weird? Hang on, let me just... Maybe... Put you there. And then... Put you there? I don't know. Alright, so I'm not going to use these for a kitchen sink because I don't like them. But let's have a look at the bathroom options, which there are none. Oh, we have a bath. Put a bath there. We have a toilet. We have a toilet. Guys, we have a toilet. And we have a sink. So that's technically actually pretty good because that means we have a fully functional bathroom. We just won't be able to put a shower in. But that's okay. Don't have anything else we can put in there. We do have a mirror, which is also nice. So we might put that there. I think that works. I need to build a wall to actually make this make sense. I think we'll just go the classic kind of 3x2 one of these. And I think if we put the tub up that way, put that... Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Just really want the tub to be by that window. I think that's very nice. I suppose you'd sit there. Oh, actually, no, there's... Because then you get a mirror, like, coming... Not a mirror, a window coming right through there. So let's include that in the space. Let's put our tub there. Maybe that there. Yeah. It's a lot of kind of wasted space for a bathroom, especially in such a small space. But I guess our fridge can go there. Row of countertops. And then we come into our bedroom here anyway. So it's probably fine. Next question. Do we want our bedroom to be en-suited? Or do we want it to be like separate? Let's go separate for now. And if we need more bedroom space, then we can deal with that when we come to it. Let's see. What beds do we have actually? Okay, good. We do have a bed. Phew. And I think it would be nice to have the bed come off there because you're not gonna, yeah, kind of. I don't really have much of a choice about that unless we put like a single bed in. Oh, and I love it when they're up against the wall nicely. That's the secret. You just gotta put a door behind everything. Oh, and these fit. Kind of. But not really. But I think we could get away with shoving them a little bit in the wall. Do we have shelves? Shelves might be better. Surfaces, shelves. We do, but none that I like. Oh, that could be nice just here. All right, we need some doors. I always forget doors. All right, and I think for internal doors, for now, we might just go with these. So you've got to go there, so maybe you go there. So much wasted space in this bathroom though. Don't like that door at all, actually. We'll use a base game door at the end, I think. I'm just trying to think of a way I can make this make more sense. So much empty space. Okay. Maybe instead of that, maybe this can be a dresser. Actually, no, you know what we could do? We could have that be the entryway to the bedroom. Actually, that be the entryway to the bedroom. And then we could enter into the bathroom here. We could maybe make it like a two-way bathroom. And then just so they need to be able to access the taps. So that's still going to be interesting. Could put a toilet there, and I could put that there, and then we can have a door to the main. Except that, oh no, that'll work. And have a doorway there, and probably just a doorway there, and then that maybe explains the space. I'm gonna go with that. We're doing it. All right. So what have we got? Ooh, I like these panels. I think for inside. Maybe not that dark. It's a bit dark. Oh, it's darkening because you don't have any lights, Fern. Do we have any ceiling lights? Kind of. Just gonna shove them in so we can see what we're doing. Because I always forget. Apologies for how dark that's been. I'm just gonna go ahead and size that one down straight away. Okay. Let's go back and have a look at the wallpaper now. I don't hate it. It's actually quite nice with both that green and that kind of rusty color, so maybe we will go with that. For now, at least. For now. What other colors do we have though? So we've got this pinky kind of color. White, obviously. Ooh, that might be nice out here. You can have that in there. And then, actually in here, maybe do we want a tile? I don't think we really need one. All of our, like, water things are against the exterior, so we might not worry about that. Oh, wait, is this the one that's supposed to be the, I think I've used the wrong shipping container swatch. I think it's meant to be that one. Yeah, I think that's the one. My bad. And then you should come... Oh, you don't come in the dark green? Well, maybe we have like a different... Oh, that's right, because we didn't have a thing in here. You match very well. Maybe we can have a different one in the middle. Maybe it's not an actual shipping container in the middle. Maybe it's just some corrugated iron in there. Who knows? Definitely not me, that's for sure. I think I've done that one. Okay. Have I done this one? Cool. Oh, and then there's also actually flooring that I could be using for it on the roof. This one. So this... Yeah, and then rusty red. That. And then for the green, we'll just go ahead and get this one. You know, it's a different type of shipping container, you know? Okay. And then, all right, we can't build our kitchen yet. We've got our toilet. We've kind of got the beginnings of our bathroom. Let's look at the... Let's start with the dining room. Oh, that is way too long a table for in here, but maybe we could be a little creative with it. Shove it back there and have like 3 chairs like that, like it's a little breakfast nook. Does make me think that we probably need a window there, but it's fine. Don't have a bar, don't have bar stools. Do have some wall decorations though. I wonder... Okay, we'll come back to that. But there's something going on there. We do have some windows. some curtains, but none of them big enough for what I need. So it is going to be a curtainless house. No paintings or posters. Plants? We have plants. We're going to have one of these probably over in this corner. I'm probably going that way, actually. We're growing our own veggies. I like that one. We have one of these out the front here. Maybe on both sides? Oh, I lined that up by accident. Go me. Oh, actually, we probably could have done this instead of the... Hang on. Let's... Because that'll come in, presumably, a matching swatch. I really don't like that it's the same height, but maybe if we do it on both sides. Actually, that might be the moment for a post. Might be the moment. Might also not be the moment. I don't know. Alright, so let's just drag you in one, copy you, place you down, drag you up to the height we want, and then drag you back across. That did not work as well as I wanted it to, but it's fine. I'm going to go with it anyway. So let's do the same with you. Let's drag you across, move you back to position, drag you up. Might be too high. And then drag you back across and put you back in the middle. No, no, ooh. Ooh. I do like that. That gives a nice little bit of dimension. We're gonna go with that. Okay. And then once we put our stairs in there, that might help a little bit. We might actually go back once and put a base game foundation on, because I think that would help us loads. I think this front bit here would be like a deck on like stilts, and yeah, that'd help us quite a bit. So we'll do that at the end. So we have a dining table color. Well, the whites may be nice. Oh, and then we can maybe do like the little, each of these is kind of a bit of a different color. You know, oh, hang on. Hang on. This will give us more chairs. Yeah, it does, because now we can use like the fabricated chairs and stuff like that, which are a lot nicer. You're a genius, Fern. Let's do a yellow one. Maybe not the blue. Maybe orange? Yeah, I like that. There's also these ones, but I don't think this is the right place for one of those. Dining oh, we could, oh, we have like a fabricated dining table now as well. Oh, let's just do that. That'd be much nicer. We could put it this way up against the end. And then we can have, do we want the blue one? Didn't even think about that. I was just like, yeah, ciao. No. Just go a normal looking table. Let's go up against the wall for now. We can move it out a bit if we end up having the space. All right, blue, red, yellow, and I think the orange again. I like the orange. Yeah. All right. Excuse me. Living room. What have we got? Ooh, that could be nice outside here. Oh yeah, that's right. I messed with this. Nice little spot to sit next to your rutabagas. Is that a vegetable? I actually don't know what a rutabaga is. I will look it up, and if I remember, I will pop it up right now for you, so you can see what a rutabaga is as well. We can learn together. Well, not together, because you're learning it before me, because I have to go look it up after I finish filming. But, you know, And then maybe some armchairs. Oh, we could do like a matchy armchair. That's a door. Oh, we do have a TV. Oh, we have like the little rubbish TV. Ooh, we could put a fireplace. Can we put the little rubbish TV on the fireplace? Oh, that's rude. Like, tell me people wouldn't put TVs. I mean, it'd probably melt, but yeah, maybe they're not about TVs in this house. Maybe they're about communication. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't say it with a straight face. I don't really have any. I mean, I suppose that's a two-seater, but let's get rid of that. Maybe. Coffee tables, accent tables. What have we got? This might be nice actually here. And we might get rid of that because then we could probably put, let's put the brown TV there. Put that there, maybe move that in one. This is such a cavernous space between the TV and the couch now. Do we have any rugs? We have rugs. I don't want the orange one there. Probably black. Which means this could definitely come out quite a bit, actually. And then we could probably put something back there if we needed to. I'm wondering, could I get away with that? And then maybe like a half wall here? I know I don't think half walls will work in this, but once we get back to base game, I might... that's a little too cramped. Ah, no, I know what this calls for. Layers. Maybe not that many layers there. We're just going to say that that works, okay? We like that, and that works. We might be able to get actually this in the bedroom. But in a different color. Oh, maybe the dark. Oh, hang on. I didn't even look at the different colors that this came in. Ooh. I'll just put these in the gray. I do kind of like the pop of color that the colored one gives me. Ooh, let's go with that. And then we'll go with... I think I picked the pink. Ooh, and we can go with that one. We just need doors in here now. That's looking good. What else do we have that is base game only? Ooh, we now have lamps! That's very exciting. Oh, we can put like a little bedside lamp in. But like... move you back, and then you can have like a little, I mean, this side doesn't even really need a little bedside lamp, but you can get one. And then in here we can definitely have like some floor lamps. Maybe that's what lives back here. You don't know. Mostly because I don't know either. I don't really like them though. I'm not going to do that. Okay, we are, however, going to have a hanging ball light here. Hanging ball light for the win. All right, indoor plants. What have we got? Ooh, this guy is pretty. Ooh, actually, we could maybe bring the outside in and all that jazz, and just put some of these here. There we go. That divides off the space without dividing off the space too much. And then maybe we just shove this guy back. Yeah. For now. Okay. Blah blah blah. Sculptures, no sculptures. I don't think we need a coffee table. I think they're gonna be too big. Yeah, that's like way too big for that space. One of those isn't gonna fit. Little accent table maybe might work. You know, like it's a little... Let's pretend that that's the coffee table maybe. Feels kind of too high to be a coffee table, but I don't know. It also feels very outdoorsy coffee table, so maybe you can just go here. Somewhere to, you know, shove your drinks and stuff while you're relaxing. Excuse me. Okay. Couch scratch is probably not. Dining tables we've done. Study. Ooh, we have some fabricated desks. Maybe we do want to go back to what we had with the longer table. Or we could do that. And then we could get a desk in here. Not greatly. We could put it that way. You know what? We're going to go back to the original idea for the dining room table because I think it worked a little bit better for this space. As odd as it was, I think it worked. So we're going to go back to it. Oh, I like that. It's kind of, we're going to go with the, unless it peaks through, no. I'm going to go with the, you know, it was purpose built to fit in here. And then we might just go the white chairs, I think, actually. And does that mean that we just want the white desk? I mean, we definitely don't want the wrong desk, but yeah, let's just go white desk. We've got a lot of color coming on in here. Desk chairs. Maybe this is the moment. This is the moment. Computer? No computer. Ooh, we do have kind of a bookshelf. You can just go here for now. Indoor activities, none. Hobbies. Ooh, fabricator. This is the problem. It's so big. I'd never have anywhere to put these. Unless I build like a little roof out here. Maybe. Maybe we just don't have a fabricator. Candle making. Fizzing station. And a bike. I think we deserve a bike. We deserve a very colorful bike that we're gonna park just here. Oh wait, is that the colorful bike we want though? Because there's a couple of options. Ooh, and they're also pretty. Oh, oh no. Okay, well, that one's definitely not it. What about this one? That one's definitely not it also. And you're just plain pink. I'm vibing with the one with the flowers, so I'm gonna go that one. It's been parked there. All right, kids' room. We don't have a kids' room, but we could put down a dollhouse. Clutter. The tray. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's such a weird thing to have come with eco lifestyle. Bowling ball. Sure, you can go up there. Some flowers. Excuse me. Random. Oh, actually, random flowers on the table. No. Random flowers there. Definitely have kids' beds, decorations, none of that. Drawing table. Okay, cool. All right, and then outdoors, we've kind of been through fairly thoroughly. Oh, we could put like the little leaves. That fills that spot quite nicely. Oh, we could have put some, nah. Pretentious painting pile. Actually, you know, they haven't gotten around to putting it up yet, maybe? Hopefully, oh, no, I don't like that. We're not doing that. What else have we got? Some of these. Maybe some of these. No. Maybe some of these. No. Outdoor furniture we've done. Transportation we've done. There is no cooking. We've got a dumpster. I think it's time to put base game out. Ooh, we do have some hydroponics now though. Like it makes sense. We're not doing anything over here though, but it makes sense to have the hydroponics over here. I forget which one I picked up immediately. Hydroponic station. 3 is a good number of hydroponic stations. And then we'll get some vertical planters behind them. Like that. We'll bring our bees, or our bugs. We won't put the bugs up there where we're going to relax, but we'll bring our bugs around as well. We'll just casually, whoops. I mean, which means it makes sense to have our water collectors back here too then. We can have plumbing. We'll bring our, whoops, we'll bring our sink around here though. Oh, and our sink can then back on to where we have our, yeah, and actually no, we'll put you over here. There you go, my little buggy friends. You can just go over there where it looks like I didn't actually intend to put you. All right, let's enable base game as well now. And let's go fill in the gaps. So again, no kitchen. This is what Seasons did to us on Monday. We had no kitchen to work with. And again, if you're gonna market it as an expansion instead of like just a game pack or whatever, I do feel you should really come with a, oh wait, I said I was gonna put the fridge there. You should definitely come with the entirety of a house. Just saying. But yeah, here we are. With not the entirety of a house. Again. Icebox of steel, maybe? No, I think this one. Yeah, that's nice. What color do we want these? Ooh, we can match the floor. Yeah, definitely. Like that. And then we want a stove. Probably just that stove. I think we'll go sink. And we might just go stove here. It's not really a working triangle, but you do what you gotta do. And sink-wise, I think we'll just go that sink. It's original, but, you know, it's a galley kitchen, so we don't need to worry about that. We need interior doors. What interior doors are we gonna have? Simple doors? Nicer simple doors? Yeah, let's go nicer simple doors. Ooh, the green's nice. Actually, I feel like that maybe doesn't make the most sense. Yeah, these ones with this sort of They make a bit more sense, I think. Let's shove you down for now. That one's very dark. It does kind of match the flooring though, so let's just go with that one. And then there's our other door to there, and there's our bathroom door. Nice. And we have our little two-way bathroom thing going on. You can no longer go there. Which side's the door? Oh, wait. Hang on. I screwed up. There we go. Fixed it. That's not a door. Let's put you here. And then maybe in here is... Oh, yeah, we'll have more plants. More plants. You get a plant there. Oh yeah, maybe instead of a lamp. Hang on. You don't get a lamp. You get some snake tongue because you're right next to the window. Do you look better in the corner? Maybe. Plant there at the front is nice. All right, inside we need some plants. Put one of you in. Give me a tall plant. Fine feathered fern. Everyone needs a little fern. I tried to deliver that. Seriously, I could not. Put another one of you there. Excuse me. Oh, there's these ones. Yeah, I'm not going to put those in there. Oh, we need a bin. I always forget about the bin. I'm just going to use you, probably. And we're going to go there on the side. Like that. Other thing we need is we need... you... You're working for me. Thank you. Appreciate your work. Little guy. You're just a little guy. Maybe you. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. Let me oh, nope. Let me grab you back. He's a little on the edge, but he'll be fine. He's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, you're a fairly tall plant. Leafy greens. Shove you back there. Let's not. Actually, maybe we could put you in the bathroom here. Leafy greens, where were they? High hopes? Ooh. It'd be nice there to sort of block off a little bit of the view. Just a little bit, you know? Ooh, this wall is not painted. Ah, because you should be this color. Right. Let me put my filters back. Eco lifestyle. There we go. Right. Oh, we need like a little runner rug. Normally I'm very anti-rug in the kitchen, but I feel like this needs it, you know? Or does it? Maybe we just need like a welcome rug. Very long welcome rug. Surely there's a slightly shorter one. What colors do you come in? Green's quite nice. And then out here, do a little boop. Color do you come in? Ooh, red's quite nice. All right, let's look at these foundations that I've been going on about now. So I think throughout the front here, probably this one in, that color's probably, Stilt fountains. I'm not trying to put it where the pool is. That's frustrating. You know what? That'll do. And then for these ones, probably just the same, hey? Maybe they just built an entire deck and then went to town, you know? That looks nice. Oh, stairs! The most important part. Maybe not those stairs. Those ones. Now, the issue becomes, I wish I could redo just the pool. Should be able to. Hang on. I'll make you like, yeah, there we go. And then if I put some like bushes out the front here or something, maybe. Not that bush. Can I put a, oh no, that's a foundation. Let's look at pool trims while we're here. Yeah, I think I can live with that. It's just the stairs cutting into it. I'm not the biggest fan, but it's fine. I like how that looks. Pool items. We need a ladder. Well, need is a strong word, but I would like a ladder. Where would we put the ladder though? The ladder kind of... Let's not have a ladder. They don't need a ladder. Ooh. No, that makes it too big. That doesn't work. Let's have a turtle. Let's not have a turtle. All right, let's have one of you here. And here. And then there. And I think they're the same height. It'll do, at least. I don't really want a fountain or anything, really. I think I'm fine with just that water. I don't want purple water or anything. That's a bit odd. But wallpaper. I do want a different color of wallpaper. Maybe? Yeah, let's go tiled pool. And then some tiled bottoms for the pool. I think I went with that color. Did I go with that color? Hey? What color did I go with? Yeah, I went with the main color. Oh well, I like this darker color. All right. What else we need? I think I have lost my filters again because I forget. I think we need a whole lot more. Feeling pretty good about where this is, and we're already at an hour. I was trying to keep this one to like half an hour, and I got carried away. Oh, we definitely need some sort of plant out the back here. This is looking a little fad. Let's just use a little derivative, but it's fine. I'm just gonna go with that anyway. And then maybe a fern or two, just to round out the corners, you know. Shove a fern in the middle as well, maybe. Just actually, let's do a fern there and there. Maybe not these, maybe just the ferns and some ground cover. Some proud pansies! Lovely. And then a couple of like little All right, at the front here, we can do some terrain paint really quickly, because I said I was going to leave it. And I, again, got distracted. Oh, we need a mailbox. How do I always forget the mailboxes? Don't actually want this middle bit there. I want that to be separate. A single rose bush, just for fun. Mailbox. 4’s mailbox. I think we'd go this one, but maybe not in white. Oh, I forgot. We could have come back and put a barbecue in now, but I'm not going to because it's not a necessary part of a functioning house. But let's jump in and do the real quick whip round. Again, I probably would have liked to have cluttered this a bit more, but I am running out of time. It's an hour long already, and I know an hour of watching someone build in The Sims at live speed is not exactly the greatest. So anyway, we come into the kitchen. I actually really like that. I'm not the biggest fan of galley kitchens like that, but I like it. You know, they're going for the minimalist thing. They've got a limited amount of space. I forgot to move the window down. Oh well, because there's the lip on the back of them. They wouldn't have worked anyway. My door is conveniently glitching out to go into the main bedroom, but here she is. Very, very stark. Maybe this is still a show home. Who knows? There'll be some sort of story for it. Coming through to the two-way bathroom. The toilet. Oh, I forgot the toilet roll holder. Maybe it's got a bidet and you don't need a toilet roll holder. Who knows? And then we can come back out because it's a two-way bathroom. Back past the kitchen into our little dining room / study. I also could have put down a computer, but oh well. Into our little living area that needed something. Oh, hang on. Do we have a better option now? Not really. Colors do you come in? You know what? Let's go with that. Just need something because it's such a cavernous sort of space. And I can also shove in that computer that I was talking about. Let's go with the very sleek computer to kind of keep in line with how sleek everything else is. And yeah. Oh, and then outside, yeah, we've got our little gardens and we're mostly off the grid, I think, and probably self-sufficient if you had enough stuff growing. But yeah, I'm going to leave this one here. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like and a subscribe if you're new, and welcome if that's you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!